All right, we got Chris Rumph here, Minnesota Vikings defensive line coach. I don't know why we just started laughing, but I'm excited to have you on the board, excited to have you here. Dalvin Tomlinson said, I know you were with him his freshman year at Alabama.
Yeah.
And he said, this is like being in love with football all over again. It has to be full circle for you just to coach a guy in Dalvin, seeing where he is now.
Yeah, man, first of all, it's a blessing just to be coaching and doing this thing that we do. But to, come here and coach somebody that you're familiar with and not only just familiar with, but the kind of person he is, kind of man he is off the field. But then, on top of that, the type of player he is unbelievable. I'm excited for our relationship to continue to grow and also to continue to grow as a coach and a football player.
Every time I see you in the building, I'm like, what's up, coach? You be like, hey, I can't call him too blessed to be stressed.
Come on.
And that saying, though, has to translate to your room. So how does that translate to being a defensive line coach?
We got to be on the field. We got to be tough. We got to be aggressive. We got to be competitive. But off the field, we don't have to take all of that with us.
Right.
And the more you understand how blessed you are and how fortunate you are to play this game, I think the more that you'll give to the game. So when I say I'm too blessed to be stressed, I really am too blessed to be stressed. So I can't let stress get me down. Can't let things outside of football or inside of football get me down. And the same thing with those guys. They're too blessed to complain about being sore, too blessed to complain about not feeling good and not 100%. Got to go.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
No doubt.
And a guy that's made a lot of that opportunity is Harrison Phillips, along with the other guys in the room. But being able to coach a guy that has proven himself in this league with another team and have him here and be able to coach him, what's that feeling been like to see him work?
I don't know if people notice here, but it's like coaching twins with him and Dalvin. Both of them were 3-time state champion wrestlers. Uh-huh. Both of them tore both ACLs. Both of them had to gain a lot of weight. Both of them are engaged right now and about to get married. So it's like I'm coaching twins. Both of them had a 4.0 coming out of high school. Yeah. Both of them are considered nerds in a sense. So when I'm talking to Dalvin, I'm talking to the HP, it's like I'm talking to the same person. They're asking the same questions, the same gestures and things like that. So it's sort of, I think having Dalvin before and now and then having HP come in, it's like when I'm coaching HP, it's almost like I'm coaching Dalvin in a sense because of the mindset and the things that they've been through.
How does that translate to the other guys? You got Armand Watts. I can go for days, but how does that translate in the meeting room to the other guys?
I think it's good because you got, some young guys, a mixture of talent and ability and experience. And then you have Dalvin, that's funny, he sits in the back right corner and Harrison sits in the front right corner. And they sort of like just bounce ideas off of it. So it's pretty cool in the room when we're discussing ideas and to hear those guys, boom, boom, go back and forth. And all of a sudden now, it's the three of us. Now this guy comes in and he asks a question. And so all of a sudden now the whole room is talking about ball and just vibing. And it doesn't even have to be ball, it could just be life.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know one thing about life. In order to be a good defensive lineman in this room, you don't have to be good in softball. Because I saw Harrison Phillips, Daniil, all those dudes play softball a couple of weeks ago. Coach, they were trash. They were trash.
Man, I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not surprised.
But what makes a good defensive lineman in this system?
In this system, man, you like I said, man, you have to be tough. You have to be athletic. You have to be smart. And you have to be selfless. You can't be a guy out there just an I guy. You got to be a team guy. And sometimes you have to take on 2 blocks, 700 pounds, 650 pounds in order for somebody else to make a play. And you got to be happy with that. So you got to take gratitude and you got to be appreciative of other people making plays.
My last question for you. I know day one of rookie minicamp, it felt like it was yesterday. Now we ended minicamp and you get a break in between minicamp and training camp. What are your goals for your group in between this phase?
Man, first, just be safe, make smart decisions over break. And I'll tell them, we built up something really good. Now let's add on it. Let's not do anything in the offseason to take away from what they're doing. And, get in the playbook. And, it's going to be a time for them to let the hair down, have a good time, but also know that this is a business, this is their job. And so let's come back in the best shape possible. Let's pick up where we left off and let's go.